Deadeye. Hello there. Welcome on in. We're demon first as well. How are you doing? Hope all is well. How am I? I'm doing good. The day went by all right. Hello there, 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐭. How are you? Hey there, hi there, ho there. How's 𝐷_Clark doing? And Deadeye. Hope you both are doing well. You doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good myself. You doing okay? That doesn't seem like a happy okay. Hi, Cinnamon. We got a lot going on this week. We got a game night this Friday, and then me and Hannah will be doing our co-op playthrough of Portal 2. That'll be fun. Still getting over being sick. My stomach is a little tore up. Ugh, I bet. That does not sound fun. You know what would fix that? A little bit of Overwatch, right? Perhaps. Sounds like a good fix, right? Oh, we don't need the break. I'm gonna be on a solo world here. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. We'll be doing something with blocks, most likely. I don't know. I got no idea. Anywho, here we are. I don't know. I guess we'll just start walking about, huh? It's gotta help. Where's my... There we go. Hello there, Alfie. How are you doing? Forget where we left off. We're probably placing down stone. Sounds right. Let's take a look. A bunch of pings in the Discord if you guys haven't had a chance to read through them yet. I don't usually ping you guys unless it's important. And usually it's just related to stream stuff. It's last week to get your Mountathon merch if you didn't get it. There's a ping about Salt Game Night. We'll be playing Pummble Party. And then there was the co-op gameplay with Hannah this Saturday. I don't know the time just yet. I was thinking that as I was typing up the message. I was like, oh, I don't know when I'm going to do that. I gotta talk to Hannah about that still. I gotta look at the bigger picture here. Vanish poof. I don't think vanish works in mine. I know Aaron has tried to use it before. But hi there, Adam. Paul as well. We're so close to the clouds. Let's just grab some stone. I won't try and think through this at the moment. The area I am looking at. We'll continue just building up the backside here. What's everyone's been up to, though? Everyone have a good weekend? Wasn't able to stream Friday and hang out with y'all. So I hope everyone had a good Friday and weekend. What's our sniffers doing? Look at that. Few seeds. Sorry, I'm just kind of reacquainting myself here. Didn't have the chance to do that before stream. I think we're just gonna continue and try and get stuff up about this height. I also think everyone that did get their Mountathon merch now has it. I know Lana finally got hers. She was the last. So I hope you all like your shirts. I hate my job sometimes, man. Hi, Hannah. How are you? Having a good day? Are we there? Minxie, no. But we're getting there. I mean, we're basically done. Hello, Minxie. Hope you're doing well. 3 separate hard feedback conversations, important but emotionally exhausting. Yeah. Man. What can you do? I don't know if you're in the Discord there, Minxie, but a few things I sent pings about. We got a game night this Friday. This Saturday, me and Hannah are gonna be playing Portal 2 because of the mountainathon, because of a mountainathon goal that we hit. And then it's also the last week to get the limited edition mountainathon merch. Oh goodness, Triple H. There's no creepers up here. I know that. Is that game set in stone? Yeah, probably, D. Clark. Why? Hi, Triple H. Hope you're doing well, and thanks for the 125 bits. Trying to blow me up. Wait, what do you think you're doing? I'm doing game night sometime this week and not, though. It's Friday is my better half's birthday. We're going down to visit his parents. What? Happy early birthday. Terraform around Helm's Deep. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that sounds fun. Just curious, that's all. Why, D. Clark? I just last time it changed on you. Actually, I don't think last time I chose a game until like last second. I was leaning towards one and then changed it. We won't make you last second buy something this time. And visiting parents over game night, Minxie? I don't know. I hope they're fun. I'm just messing. I know, right? Sure you will. I won't. Not like I've done it in the past. Don't look back a few weeks. Hey, you're here this time. Last time I thought of you.
Two's a bit to your Twitcher, oh Valley of Plent, oh Valley of Plenty.
Thanks for the bit, Triple H. We heard the song in the show. Me and Hannah watched the second episode now of the. Actually, me and Hannah started The Witcher. I should tell you that. And we just finished the second episode. We're both a little confused because we know nothing, but you know what? It's fun. So we heard the bard start singing this. Well, they are fun. Just not when he's kicking his dad's behind in Monopoly. Oh, see, now that just sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't played Monopoly in a long time. Rescuers a Laugh. Is that their name? I forget it. I watched the first season and it was incredibly confusing. I couldn't keep up. Hey, sometimes it's just like that. But I'm enjoying it. I don't know if Hannah's enjoying it. We're in a blizzard warning. What is it called? A blizzard weather warning or whatever. Yeah. It's gonna it's gonna snow tonight and into the morning of tomorrow. And I want you guys to understand. It was 60 degrees out yesterday. And I'm pretty sure we're expected to get like, I don't know, 8 inches of snow. And it was 60 degrees out yesterday. I could have been wearing shorts. Blizzard for you, tornado watch for me, yep. And the best part of all of this is that it has just been raining, and it's going to keep raining until it starts snowing. And you know what happens then? All that rain turns to ice. And it was 60 degrees out yesterday. It was nice and beautiful. But, you know, who doesn't like snow? But maybe it'll miss us. You know, weather changes so quickly. I don't think it will. You're in a tornado watch? Those are always fun. What was it, last year, for me and Hannah? Uh, there was this one not far. Are y'all excited for Portal 2? I know that's what won the vote. I don't know who all voted for it. I could probably go check, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited. It's gonna be fun. And we haven't had Hannah on in a while. I guess for game nights, but that's different. Whoops. Played, it was, me and Hannah, goodness gracious. Her family, was like a Christmas gift for all of them to go up north and stay at a place, and I was invited to join them. So that's where I was this weekend. That's why we didn't stream Friday. Left as soon as we could. But you know, we were up north towards Duluth area. It was beautiful up there. I've only been up there once before. And we played. We ended up playing some D&D with a few of them. We actually had a lot of her siblings were joining in and playing. We had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counting myself, and then 8 with the DM. There's 8 of us. Making a decision was impossible. So decisions just ended up being made by one person. And you know, I was leaning into my character. I had to make a new character. I made a barbarian dwarf that was 214 years old, and he's neutral evil, so I'm always up for some mischief and chaos. So I kind of leaned into it. And we had a halfling that just, and his brother, our halfling of the party, I think they were done waiting for people to make up their decisions or try to talk a situation down. So they just started attacking at every encounter possible. You know me, I'm playing my barbarian dwarf. I'm all up for this. It was glorious. We almost owned we almost lost one of our members. They almost died. That's fine. It didn't even level up. I had a blast with it. There was a moment where our halfling, it was later on in the night after people were picking up on stuff a little more and just understanding it a bit, knowing how the turn sequence went. There was a moment where a halfling was like, all right, I'm gonna sneak around behind the enemy, and then right before I strike, I'm gonna tap them and be like, bet you didn't see this one coming. So they roll for stealth. They land their stealth. They're able to sneak around. They say their line, and they missed their hits. They didn't do any damage. So my turn finally rolls around after like 3 people go ahead of me, and I'm over here like, I asked the DM. I was like, so is the enemy still facing that direction, which is away from me? This was not my plan going into this turn. I just said, screw it. It was something that crossed my mind. So I basically did the same thing. I was like, all right, I'm going to sneak up behind them and say, bet you didn't see this one coming. So the second time it happens to this character, people burst out laughing as they realize what's about to go down. I wrote, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to attack with my great axe. So it's like I'm sneaking up behind this guy, and I'm just swinging. I land my hit. I think it was a crit hit. I rolled a d20. Guy didn't see it coming. It was great. I think that was probably the highlight of the night. That, and we found some lizard people. And I kept trying to convince the party. I was like, we should befriend one of them, get them to join us, and then we cook them for dinner. This was much later into the night. It was good. There was also a moment we were fighting like this octopus thing. And, you know, I don't know how I did it. I just made there's an app to make like characters and be able to organize yourself all easily. And, you know, this is my first time making like a custom character before I went through like a pre-built one. But, you know, I've picked up on a few more things after playing, starting so many different playthroughs of Baldur's Gate. So I made a custom character, and I was like, I'm gonna make him really strong. Make him a very strong soldier and all that, and a barbarian, so he's always hitting strong. Um, and for some odd reason, my character, my barbarian soldier dwarf, 214 years old, I started off with 4 hand axes that I could throw. Since you were a dwarf, does that count as cannibalism? Eating people? No, it was like a lizard person. It was lizard. They were scaly. But I started off with 4 hand axes, and I noticed I had I don't know, a couple things of oil in my backpack, and we were fighting this squid thing. And, you know, I'm over here waiting for my turn. I have so much time. I start getting creative with stuff when I'm given this much time, because we were playing with 8 people. Well, they spoke the common tongue, 𝐷_Clark. I don't know. Ooh, Helm's Deep's coming along. I like it. Here, let me look up. We still use the word person. It's not human. He's what's that? It was a kobold. It looks like a little dragon, honestly. This one looks a lot scarier than the icon that it had that we were seeing. Gates open with create. That's amazing. I just rewatched goodness, I don't even know what it's called. War of Rohirrim, the movie that just recently came out. It was on Max. Just when me and Hannah were just laying down on the couch. She had fallen asleep, and I was just finishing whatever show she was watching, some sort of documentary. That finished up, and I was like, all right, I'll put something on. In the War of Rohirrim movie, I'd seen an ad that it was on Max, and it was. So, put that on in it. I still think it's a pretty good story and movie. I'm not done with my story and my 4 hand axes and oil. We played Minecraft pack that has kobolds in them. They were adorable little dragon dudes. Delicious, I tell you. I never got to befriend one. Borderlands movie was good. There's a Borderlands. I don't know Borderlands. Put that on my watch list. I think it's worth it, 𝐷_Clark. I don't know if you watch animated stuff that often. I definitely don't. But you definitely get past it pretty quickly. And you just start watching it. After you mentioned War of Rohirrim, we watched it with a friend of ours. We all enjoyed it. Yeah, it is a good movie. I wish I had more time with it. It felt short for Lord of the Rings. I enjoyed it. But anywho, back to my hand axes and oil and octopus story. Fighting this octopus, and our DM is just we like roll a few hits on it, like 6, 9, and we're only level 1s. And our DM over here is just making these noises like, oh, Like it's not like a lot of damage being done. So, I'm trying to be creative and figure out a way to do more damage than a regular output. I, I come up with this ingenious plan because I have four hand axes, so it's whatever if I toss one. I douse one in oil, I light it with a torch that I also have, and I rolled a hit and I land it. I'm like, if this doesn't land, I'm not trying this again. I land it. And he's just like, you're making me try and figure this out. He's not. He hasn't DM'd a lot. So a lot of stuff is a little complicated. Like, takes a second to look into. And it hits, and he has to do the fire damage. And we're like, how much fire damage do you don't get to know? Finally told me later on it did 5 damage. I was like, I'll take it. Just 5 straight up damage with the added fire. I felt very happy with that. That, and then I always like to make him a little nervous, like he'll have to look into something a lot. So I'll just ask obscure questions sometimes that are important to me. It's just I might not actually use the information given. There was a moment where what were we getting attacked by? I think it was like zombies. For some odd reason we were getting attacked by zombies. I'm over here. I'm in my barbarian stage where I have rage activated in one of my abilities, um, which gives me resistance to bludgeoning, which is kind of what the zombies were doing. Then I also had and then I had a thing that said had dwarven resilience, which meant I was resistance to poison. There was a point where one of the zombies actually got a hit on me. It was gonna do, I think it was like six or 9 damage. I was like, whoa, hold up. How did they attack me? I have resistance to this. It's like, you said I was poisoned? What do you mean I was poisoned? I don't know. So, that was my third or fourth time ever doing any D&D stuff. It's fun when you're with a good group. I actually got the popcorn bucket that was in theaters with the War of Rohirrim movie. It's up on the shelf. It's cool. Never played D&D. No one I knew was interested. Yeah, that's kind of how it went for me. And then one day, Hannah's brother-in-law was interested in DMing. I was like, sure, I'll play. I don't know how, but I'll do my own research. Like during the game, but whenever I'm playing, I will be researching so many of like the keywords of some of my abilities just to try and like make it a little bit easier. Yeah, like, all right, what does this mean? All right, what does this mean? Bad thing is one of Hannah's sisters was playing as a druid, and I was like, I have no idea how a druid works. Like I've played as a cleric. I had picked up a class as a cleric once, I understand a little bit of that. I don't know mage, I don't know druid. I know paladin from Baldur's Gate. Played D&D with Gundams. Gundams? What? It was funny though. Um, two of them got a little tired of playing and they ditched us. No, and it was whatever. Um, and one of them was our only healer, who was a paladin, and they left us. And of course, the next battle we get into is actually a long one, where we could have used some healing. The cutest Avery ever. Some of the Minecraft builds are adorable. It's almost like one I made myself on a server last year. Oh, that's fun. I'm impressed. You guys haven't moved to a different mod yet. That's a big B. Please tell me that sign says "Be our guest." I can't see the first word. You've been through many mods. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It does. Good. The only problem with D&D is that you never have time for it. Like, I've only ever played 4 times, and that's happened over the span of like 2 years. I've always enjoyed it. Plus, there was a little while there where I don't remember who I was playing with. But there was a bunch of, I was playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I picked up on so much stuff from that, just with keywords and turn sequence and encounter sort of things. And that helped a lot. You guys think I'll be able to finish the mountain here within before the next anniversary day? Got 11 months to finish the stone shell. I'm feeling confident. I'll take a step back here and give you guys a view. Just want to finish my thought here. Got this much left. Well, anything can happen, so maybe you can finish it. It just seems doubtful. There seems like there's a lot of doubt in there, Minxie. Contract helpers. I can't. I only doubt because you quoted me 5 years. 5? What? What's wrong with a 5-year quote? It's not like I knew that going into it. I'll be so old then. It's with it. We got 11 months to get it done within 5 years. You joined us near the later half. Imagine if you were one of the one of the people that have been here from near the beginning. They've been waiting 5 years. Hey, come on, Thad. What are you doing? What do you mean you're starting another project? You have that mountain. Oh well, if you count the past years, then it's fine. I thought you meant 5. No. Within 5. 5 more. Good gracious. To finish the stone shell? I don't know anyone. I can get more done than that. I have to take quite the hiatus. I'm thinking I'm going to get the rest of this done in the next 11 months. Unless I run out of stone, but I don't think I will. We still have quite a bit, I think. I have to check spawn. I am actually... What are we at here around here? I know I just dug into another double chest of shulkers of it. We still have just about 4 here. Yeah, we got a lot. Forget if there's 2 or 4 double chests of shulkers of stone at my spawn. Hopefully 4. Even then, it'll take me quite a while to get through what I have here. Anyone else think I can get it done in the next 11 months? I have high hopes that is done before I move on to the next pandemic system. Well, I hope you have more than 11 months. D. Clark. You guys doubt me. Honestly, the more and more I build this up, the more and more I'm thinking I might grab that data pack that allows me to build even higher up than the usual Y level. Like I don't know why I'm so hesitant about it. Who knows? The way people are driving today, if I leave the house, the timeline seems to grow shorter. That's yeah, I feel that. I don't know how many times I've. There are so many times where I just driving and so many reckless people. I mean, it's different if there's bad conditions. I'm like, then there's at least a reason why something might happen. But some people are just reckless. Oh, on last Friday when me and Hannah were driving up um, to see her family, it was absolutely crazy windy, and it was windy just the entire day. I don't know when it eventually died out sometime in the night, but just crazy windy, and we're driving up the highway or the interstate, and on the other side of it, a semi had tipped over. Nobody looked like there was nobody hurt or any of that. But after that, there was like 3 miles we probably passed of cars just at a standstill on the interstate. 3 miles of vehicles just stopped. I was like, oh, I hope nobody has to go to the bathroom anytime soon. After that, Hannah was like, I'm kind of scared to be passing semis now, even more. I was like, at least the wind is blowing the other direction. If it tips over, it's away from us. If we were to be passing them. Just windy, though. Goodness. There was a reckless driver that day, too, that almost hit us. Like, what are you doing? What can you do? Just hope to be safe. Na, 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 na. some are in too much of a hurry and do not care about others. It's crazy what you see when out driving. It is crazy. Ugh. And I'm over here, it's like, honestly, I mean, if someone does hit me, most likely both of us will be fine. Unless it's like a full, almost head on, but like, most of the time it's just a little quick close call you might run into often. I'm like, I just don't want to deal with it. I already had to deal with getting my vehicle fixed from someone damaging it recently. That was a pain. They were not very cooperative. I was like, I just don't even want to deal with that. Just recently had to deal with it. Stay back. It's like $2,000 worth of damages. No, the person wasn't very cooperative though. You know, I'm a friend. I'd like to think I'm a pretty approachable person and I'm friendly. Like I didn't mind. It's a complete accident on their behalf, and they owned up to it in the moment. And later on, I was like, all right. They at first didn't want to go through insurance. I was like, that's kind of bad. Can I just grab your insurance card? So I got their insurance just in case. But you know, I was like, all right. I mean, if you don't want to go through that right away, that's fine. But I grabbed it. You know, not a fool. Um, got a quote for free, and it was, you know, I quoted about $2,000 worth of damages. So I reached back out to them, and I was like, all right. I mean, it's up to you, but I'd I'd suggest going through insurance. That's why you have it. And they were not cooperative after that. They're like, okay, yep, I'll do that. They never did that. Their insurance eventually paid. It took like 2.5 weeks before I was able to get this even started getting it fixed. It's a pain. Donk, hello there. How are you? Don't say that to D. Clark. We're just talking about the stone shell of the mountain. You can live to 100 and it will not be done. Maybe the overall project. That's rude. To 100? I'd like to think we'd be done at least with this stuff. Yeah, we were just talking about the stone shell. I have bad news for your friend. Good job. I'm glad you doubled down. That's what I would have done. Hope all is well with you, though, dog. That made me laugh. Good. My doubts lay purely in your ability to stop working on it and changing it. Sadness. It's not my ability to actually, like, do it. The ability to say I'm done with it. The stone shell, come on. I mean, I won't deny, there's probably a very high chance that when I come back through and start adding, like, fun little details of, like, buildings or ruins in it, there might be a chance we just take down an entire peak or completely reshape a side of it. Be unable to help yourself. No. What you're on about? Wonder if there's a Twitch in the next play. Gotta remember your login. That's true. What if one of you what if one of you guys weren't actually alive and you're just here on Twitch, just twitching away? I wouldn't know. E3 on Twitch, yeah. Dad streams to dead people. Hey, someone's gotta entertain them. Most you know, my laptop, the one I want to throw out on the street. Is it out on the street? But yeah, I know it. Last night I spilled coffee. Oh, good gracious. On the keyboard. It's still working. Sticky, but working. Oh, and a laptop keyboard too. That's just time for a time to get a keyboard just for it. I couldn't live with a sticky keyboard. Well, maybe I can toss it. Oh. How's the new computer working out for you, D. Clark? Oh my goodness, guys. I mean, not actually gonna happen, but I was so tempted. We were at Sam's Club yesterday afternoon, me and Hannah. And you know, the entryway is like a whole bunch of like electronics and all that.